This is how life is. Life is not like this. Life is like this.
But I'm Darkside Phil. I am not any other content creator or streamer. I'm Darkside Phil. I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer.
I'm the guy.
Mark my fucking words, stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy.
14 years as an e-beggar and a scammer and WWE champion. Take a look around.
I'm the guy.
Life is tough right now. I guess I'm proud to be a loser. Down there at level 1. Well, you know what? It's nice at level 1.
I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer. Please tip me.
I'm the guy.
Mark my fucking words, stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer.
I'm the guy.
Take a look around. Stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Right now, for the next week, I'm literally strapped for cash. The only money I'll have is tips coming in on the streams. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. So now in the next few days, I have to raise money to pay my utilities. And then, you know, see what I mean? Like, this is how it is for me. Yet these shitheads out there want to fucking fuck with me behind the scenes, ruin all kinds of financial shit for me. Then on top of that, make stuff up to try to make me sound like a terrible person on the internet. To make money, I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay my taxes, pay my back taxes. I have to pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills, bitch. Pay Ben taxes. I have to pay Ben bills, bitch. Day to day, tips to tips, to pay bills and things. Eventually things will get better, but I'm kind of stuck right now with how things are. That's why I'm trying to make money. I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben taxes. Bills. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to. If you want to sit here and you want to pretend like you're holier than thou, I'm better than those content creators, man. Because I have a job where I work 9 to 5 and I bust my ass at my job and I earn a paycheck, man. And then I come home. See, I'm not on the internet begging for money all day, man. See, I'm better than them, man. No, you're not any better. Everyone's the same. No one's better than anybody else. Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch. The topic I want to discuss is depression. Depression is not a joke. It's not something to be joked about with. You are not alone. You are not a horrible person because you have this. It's not your fault. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time.
It's been tough. Over the last decade. It has. It's been tough. It's been tough. Over the last decade. It has. It's been tough. It's been tough. Phil's a beggar, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser. It's been tough. Phil's a faggot, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. It's been tough. Phil's a beggar, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser. It's been tough. Phil's a faggot, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar.
Super Meat Boy is in the stream chat, whining and complaining, saying I never talk to anyone unless they tip me or they send me money, which is completely false. All he's been doing is sitting there all night complaining that he's depressed and no one cares. And everyone's basically ignoring him because he's like, dude, we just don't care. You know, you come in, the first thing you say is you're depressed. And what are we supposed to say to that? Now he expects that I'm going to derail the whole stream to talk to him live, so let's do it. Super Meat Boy, how you doing? You're really depressed tonight, huh? You're really depressed.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big up to your dad.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in the milk. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in the milk. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in the milk. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight.
I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping?
That being said.
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 That being said. That being said.
That being said.
That being said.
That being said.
That being said.
That being said.
That being said.
Hello. This is Phil Burnell, all right? And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. AL Team Insider, the legend, Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Speak to the Dead, psychological style host, Meerkat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Well, we're here. What do we find ourselves in today, my friends? What do we find ourselves in today? That being said, Group Think Show. I'm here with a solo legend at the moment.
Hi.
He goes dentist style legend. A lot of stuff's happening around the world. All the time, actually, a lot of stuff's happening. Wars going on, sporting events, begging, people going to prison, people going to trials. A lot of stuff's happening.
People buying
around the world.
joysticks.
All right, real quick, we should update people. So Steve is definitely out because Steve is under the weather still. And you saw him, remember last week on the fucking Density Scrolls, he was not doing well again. So hopefully he's doing better. Still not over it. Give him a break. Hopefully he gets better. Obviously, he can take all the time he needs. Meerkat is a different situation. We're kind of waiting on him. He said he was going to be late. We knew this a while. He might show up, might not. We know how it goes. He had a late day at work or whatever. So there we go. But now we have two legends for you today. One by the secret musical style, one by the host style host. And we're going to get through this stream together. All right? Here's the thing we should say first. Meerkat is family business. Family business. That's even more important than work business. Okay? He is here in spirit 100% of the time. That goes without saying. All the time. All right? So how are we going to... This show... It's kind of a weird situation. A lot of stuff happening around us, right? But as this show likes to do, I think we work best as a recap of when we know how everything has happened, right? So just like in the interview, just all these big events that has happened, we get you after to break it down the best that it can be broken down, right? So I think that's how we should handle this as well. Sam, what do you think about that statement?
I like how tactful you're being, ALT. I like it.
Thank you.
Yes.
I am being extremely tactful. I am full of tact. So we are obviously we're not going to pretend that nothing is going stupid and nothing's happening, but obviously you guys make the messages. So if we get a question about it, we're going to answer. But we also, we'll do business as usual, and then Sunday, obviously, we'll talk about it. But I'll say right now, to me, it seems like it's just a lot of people yelling at each other that has nothing to do with what started the day, right? It started the day with like, "Hey, DSP, come on the show." And then it all of a sudden blew up to something much else, much different.
Yeah.
Much different. So, no drama involved. We love drama, but I don't think it's our place to say shit now, right? We got to figure out, we'll see where the shit settles, right?
Yeah, I think we've kind of all agreed, we'll see how this goes, because it was sort of semi-interesting in the first place with Craig sort of trying to make something happen.
Yes.
I don't know how long he's going to strike that on for. He says he's just going to keep streaming until DSP
because hunger strikes.
I don't think that's going to happen. Hunger strike. Yeah, but then
streaming strike.
But things now have taken a turn, and other parties have got involved, and it's got a bit ugly. Shall we say that?
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say what no one's looking good right now. If you're in that, you're not looking good. It's not looking good. This is what... Okay, I should save my thoughts, but one statement. Oh, big ups, AMAC. You're a legend, man. And gifted 10 members. You're a legend, dude. And Duty as well. Thanks for being in here, man. I do want to say this. No looking good right now. For people out of the loop, this is the recap. This is the fucking recap. DSP started some shit on Twitter with Adam. He tried to go with Adam and said, "I said the interview was fair, and I'll say it again. What was not fair was the day after." His usual spiel there. All right? Adam cracked back and said, "Hey, I gave you the chance to say something respectful. I gave you the chance to answer your questions or whatever." Adam Krigler, you know what I'm saying? And Coffee Krigler. Yes, Coffee Krigler. Chatham, as some know him. And then somehow Craig got involved and said, "Hey, I'll do a stream until you get me on the show." Right? "I'll get you on the show." And then they blew up to Rich wanted to do it. And Craig was still streaming right now, waiting for DSP to come on the show. And it hasn't happened yet. And then Rich went on Side Score show, and then that was a whole other world that we definitely do not need to get into right now, because it's still a fluid situation, by the way. And it's still a lot of moving parts here. And Craig is now just looks like restreaming Phil right now, just waiting for Phil to get in. It's never going to happen. So, a lot of moving parts. We're going to move together positively through this. Sam, anything to add to this? It's very weird.
No, I agree though. I think, we should just see how it plays out, and then, get into it on Sunday for sure.
Yes.
With I've forgotten his name now. Fucking
Jesus.
Low Lives.
Hold it together. Yeah, Low Lives. Yeah, Sly, oh, by the way, spoilers. Sly is on the show. Sly's on the show this weekend. And I'll be on Sly's show tonight, by the way. So I'll be on King Sly T's show tonight. And of course, we'll be talking about this there. But the real recap will come on Sunday with the full crew, hopefully. If Steve's not feeling well yet, that's fine. But hopefully we have the full crew on Saturday, and we'll get you going with the full recap of what's going on and how the situation is going. I'll tell you right the fuck now, before we get going, who looks the best right now? Dark Side Phil. And that's hard to say, but everyone else looks very stupid right now. These two people, like it's like it's like Craig going at RTU and all that shit happened. It does no one looking good, right? No one looking good right now. That's all I'll say. So let's move on positively. We've said our piece. We'll talk about it more on Sunday. If there's some questions on the fucking messages about it, of course we're gonna answer them. But let's get to it. Sam, you have a tough task of trying to move on now from this.
Well, I knew we were going to be a person down, so I'd prepared this. I didn't have time to prepare anything for Meerkat. Meerkat's in the chat, by the way, so big ups to Meerkat. But
big ups.
I do have this, maybe just for Steve's dad. But here we go. Big up, Steve.
I couldn't hear it that time though, but sorry. I'm sure the chat got it.
So Robo Steve's joined us again.
Oh yes, he's back. Nice. I love Robo Steve. Arguably, some request him more than the real Steve. I'm just kidding. Steve's dad, at least. He's the one that said that. Steve's dad's the one that requests Robo Steve every week. So he's happy. But big ups, everybody. Thanks for that, Sam. Robo Steve's in the house.
Hello, everybody.
And all right, let's get rolling. We got a lot to get to. Let's get to. Come on.
Okay. Right. So the rule is we don't play anything that's been sent during the show, right?
Unless we like them.
Okay.
So unless their name is
Okay,
no, just kidding. Your choice, your call. I think let's go for the classic start of Big Guy. Big Guy brings the heat in every way possible, and we know we got some talking points from this.
Yeah, and it's a fairly recent message as well. So here we go. Big Guy.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say big ups to all the LARPers and Phil's emails that are gaslighting Phil into believing we're constantly running ops and that he has moles in all of our discords. It's producing great content. Thanks.
Yes, obviously, and there was so much stuff going on in the emails. Like I've had people reach out to me and say, "Look what I did. Look what I sent to Phil." And obviously, I'm not going to show it on the show because it ruins the LARP. But people sending a lot of shit to Phil, and he sends a lot of responses. His day must be half emails, literally half emails. Yeah, because it's incredible how much he spends time on those fucking emails, and he really does respond and think about responses. Yep. And I've seen some of the shit people send. It's ridiculous, man. Hey, Phil, been watching since Heavy Rain. All the key points. And Phil just responds.
For someone that supposedly has no time to do anything with his wife.
He's got a lot of fucking time. I'll tell you that. That's his not having to talk to Cat defense, I think. What else could it be? Big ups to Prophet, by the way. I didn't want to miss your shout out, Prophet. I don't know how we're going to handle the show. Hopefully I explained how we're going to handle the show in a good enough way. Maybe not ideal, but I think it's how, that being said, way of doing things, get all the facts. We'll give you the good recap and then we'll go. But anyways, yeah, he loves emails. Emails are his favorite thing of all time. And he loves responding to emails in paragraphs. As we've seen, he's been doing it for 20 years. So that's his favorite thing. Oh, Sam, yeah, that's his favorite. He's doing business stuff. He's like, I'm working when I'm doing emails, guys. I'm working. Yep. I'm working, honey. Okay. Jaha is a huge, awesome dude. Email. Okay, let me answer this one. Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate your nice words. Yeah, that's what it is. We do have an email style comment, a question from Dabby Issues. Big ups. She says, Phyllis has been having a lot of trouble maintaining 500 members. Do you think he is faking the drops in members to artificially rally the dents? I would say no to that because I believe they are tracked so. How some people are in this community. They track that shit to the number, right? So I think there's no fake drops, is there? I think people would notice it if there was fake drops. Am I wrong on that, Sam? What do you think?
Yeah, no, I don't think he's doing that. No. I can't. Yeah, like you say, I don't know if you can. I'm not sure if you can be, I don't know if you can go on Social Blade or whatever it's called and look up someone's numbers, but I'm pretty sure we'd know if there was any kind of,
people have that down. I know, dude.
Numbers go.
Some people always fucking know the number when 30 drop is coming on Thursday, or whatever. People fucking know it. So, but my favorite is when he says it's just really frustrating. We get to 500, then we lose it, and we get to 500, then we lose it.
It's just so pathetic, man. That's we said it before. It's still a fucking huge number, man. That's hugely inflated. But we get to this arbitrary milestone or whatever, and it's like we've got to keep it above there, and so it gives him that excuse to keep the pressure on.
Keep it up. And like I want to know, is there anyone else on the internet that has more subs than viewers on YouTube, right? Because like even the biggest of the big on Twitch, well, that's Twitch, right? Because some people have like hundreds of thousands, but they can't get 100,000 views all the time. So I guess they do exist, but they're also in the numbers of different universe than Phil, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. This is to my knowledge, this is a completely unique situation.
We're few hundred viewers, 500 members, and yet we're still asking for more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you may get the odd occasion where it's like, someone comes in and drops a crazy amount of subscribers or members or whatever. So occasionally it might, jump up, but it'll be like a blip and then it'll go back down again. But like with DSP, it's like constantly like there or thereabouts in terms of, well, no, not there or thereabouts. It will be over the amount of viewers for the most part. Yeah.
Oh, good. So there you go. LTG has more subs than viewers. There we go. LTG in the house. LTG, big ups. Love his complexion. Very peanut butter. Love it. Very hype. Yeah. And I love how he speaks well. Very well spoken. Love everything about LTG. Cody Taylor has the question of the day. Big ups, Cody. He says, if DSP was a college professor, what course would he teach, and what course would you want him to teach? Ooh.
Business?
That's the easy one. I would say what does he look like? He looks like, what does he look like? What kind of teacher does he look? He looks like a history professor or something. The disheveled teacher you have. Kind of just trying to get through the day. Just get through the day. You know what I'm saying? He's not putting a lot of work into it. You got to get through the material. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could imagine him with his, like his cold cup of black coffee on the side that he hasn't touched, and he's all like disheveled, and he's got the patches on his elbows, and tie undone.
Yeah, he's the teacher that when the bell rings, they're out. It's not like they stick around for questions. Like, all right, guys, that's it. Takes his thing under his arm, walks to the teacher's room, just sits his ass down.
Yeah, man.
Barrett Wells says, "Retconomics."
Oh yeah. Yeah, if that was a thing.
That's tough to say. Scheduling 101. Yeah, he would be the schedule maker. He could give the schedule. Yeah, I'll make your schedules. Oh, that would be incredible. And he would explain how to, how it works. He would all in the morning announcements. All right, guys, first period is going to be this. Second period is going to be this. And tomorrow, remember, we got the field trip on that day. And next month we have this field trip. And every day he just does it. That'd be a dream job for him, maybe.
The trouble is, though, he would need to find a way to make it about him. So maybe, I don't know. Like he would start doing the schedule for the school or the college or whatever, but it would just slowly become about him somehow.
Yeah, slowly push more of his own stories into the schedule.
Yeah.
Art class. Well, back when I was in school, art class was a little different than it is today. Let me tell you guys, and all the kids like eyes rolling. Okay, let's keep going. Next message, please, Samuel.
All right. Here's a regular. It's Kaiser. Let's get it out of the way.
Hello, sirs. Kaiser Augustus on behalf of the Dinner World Order here. Now, if you don't know what the dinner question is, allow me to explain. First off, I have to say that there's been a lot of slanderous detractor nonsense from ALT and Steve regarding the dinner question. And I'm just going to be upfront and honest and matter of fact and truth of the matter, honest, truthful, forthright, candid, sincere with you and with trustworthiness, okay? Okay, you know what this reminds me of? Back when I worked at the publishing company, no, hold on, that doesn't sound stupid enough. Back when I worked at the book printing company, I was invited to an after-work dinner, and I asked the same thing that I am about to ask now. Are you ready for this? Are you sure you're ready for this? I am checking OBS right now, looking at an empty chat and banning idiots while I'm asking whether you're ready for this or not. So are you ready for this? Okay. The question I asked was, can I take my leftovers home?
Kaiser always brings it. The Kaiser always brings it. We should have shout out, by the way, because we don't have business style announcements. Speaking of Kaiser, you reminded me, Kaiser already has submitted his Gintro submission. And we have 10 submissions already. And I know we talked about like 2.5 more weeks on that, maybe 3 to get the Gintros in. We already have 10, which I think is a lot. We had 33 songs for the King of the Ring before it started, and we got like most of them near the end. So I don't know how many we're gonna get for this one, but 10 is a huge number for me. It seems like so. A lot of people putting in their Gintros. If you want to get yours in, now's the time because it should be cool and a lot of fun stuff. I haven't seen any of them, but it's gonna be fun to watch.
Were those 33 or whatever it was? Was that including all the ones we
including
added?
ours? Yep, including ours. So,
okay. So
yeah,
we don't
really
need
like
to pad
20.
this one out, man.
No, but I'm gonna try to, but we'll see. Videos are not my strong suit, but songs are way easier. But Blue, big ups, Blue says, I like that he abuses his new gamepad and blames the fight pad like it isn't a couple of weeks old already. Like, come on, dude. Yeah. Big ups, TBS, love the show, long time viewer. You are a legend, my friend. And big ups to Black Knight 666 for membership. Bomb. You are a legend, man. Thanks so much, everybody. And on that point, Blue, he beats the fuck out of it, and he blames the pad for certain things not coming out. So, this pad's giving me troubles. I'm asking for, I don't know the terminology, meaty, but I'm getting forward down punch. It's not coming out. I'm not doing anything. There was a good salt yesterday. That was fun.
I just don't hear anyone else saying these things. Not that I watch a lot of fighting games, but I'm sure they're not going, it's not coming out every time they try and do something.
The excuses are getting worse where it's like, okay, if you play one of the top players, then you're a pattern player. If you're not a top player and you win, it's lag. So those are your two options to start the excuse tree, and then we move down the tree to further excuses.
Yeah,
so
like try hard.
Yeah, that kind of stuff comes out. And also, big ups to Piece of Peace. I can't believe we didn't say this. Piece of Peace took down DSP with his Cammy. That was an epic showcase there. That was pretty fun to see. And it was like the whole, everybody is like rooting for this, please win. And it was fun when it happened, It was like everybody saying, please let Piece of Peace win, please. And he fucking did it. That was awesome, dude. And, Piece of Peace, I don't believe he surely hasn't been playing as long as Phil. He's not practiced as much as Phil, but Piece of Peace did make it happen, dude. So big ups to you in the biggest way. That's pretty fucking cool that you can say that, even though it's stupid, but like you can say that, like Evo top 4, 3rd place at Evo. Yeah, Nani Soka. Yep, that's it. 3rd place at Evo. Piece of Peace now in my mind. That's my headcanon.
Oh, speaking of Evo, isn't it like crazy? Like the picture of the guy with the WPID shirt. That was cool.
Dude, yeah, that was so crazy, dude. You're a legend, man. Whoever you are. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck, Evo? That wearing that shirt? You're awesome, dude. I don't care what place you had. You're first, man. You are fucking first. Meth Bear says he beats the pad the way. Oh, Meth Bear. Okay, this is from Meth Bear, YouTube. He beats the pad the way Subaru Man didn't beat Cat.
Leave that there.
Robo Steve, you want to have a comment on that, or?
Oh, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he probably does. Hang on.
Pick a good one. Our career's on the line.
Hang on.
You have to fucking apologize to him publicly.
Okay.
You can send him an email in private if you want.
Thank you for taking.
But ideally, you should be
Robo
apologizing
Steve is
to
not
him
afraid
with a
to
tip.
talk about those, very potentially dangerous topics that we don't get into. Thanks so much, Robo Steve, for taking the fall there.
Yeah.
Anyways, Sam, let's go. Next message. We're going to get through a lot of messages tonight. Let's get through them all. Fuck it.
Oh, yes. Here we go. Let's do... Is it Ira? Is that
Ira in the house.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I say, at least. I don't actually know, but I say that.
Hi, guys. Apologies for the audio quality. I'm using my phone in my car right now. So I had a question, a theoretical question. Say Team Divorced pays off and Kat takes the house and Jasper. Do you think Phil will try to stream from a Motel 6, or would he head back to Connecticut and stream from his parents' place? Love the show, guys. See you later.
Parents' place, 100%. What do you think, Sam?
Do you think? I don't know. Although I can't imagine it happening. That's the problem. But I also can't imagine him like swallowing his pride and going, "Hi, Mom. I'm back," and then he's streaming from there again. I don't know. I
think he would.
Do you think?
I don't think he can say no to the income, right? Like, how's he going to get that much money anywhere else?
That's true. Right? He would be rolling in it, like no rent and whatever, and yeah.
Well, you think that, but it would just be more pulling, right? That just leads to more pulls.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, but more
the
of
boat
a
night,
like disposable income.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, big ups to the big new Halloween comeback. Ghostbusters WWE champions coming in hot. So save your pool money, Phil. Halloween coming up. Ghostbusters are back. Sam might be interested this time. I know you love Ghostbusters, right?
I do, and it's fucking tempting to get into right now.
Boat Night Big Up says that house is the only marker of his success left. That is true. That is. I think that's why it's so important, right? Is that that's why he'll never sell it, even though it would be the right move monetarily. You can sell it now, make a fat profit, buy a small place, live life happily for a while. You think, not happily, because it's Phil. But
yeah, I think it'd be more likely. I don't know. I can just imagine him being back in Connecticut, somewhere cheaper to live, and and carrying on as though nothing happened. And like someone said, like trying to twist it into a positive. Like he wouldn't. Like I say, he wouldn't swallow his pride and say, "All right, guys, here's the situation." It'd be like, "Here's this positive thing, guys. This new positive introduction to the stream."
You guys are gonna love this.
Yeah,
my mom can bring me the cherry juice during the stream. I don't have to go anywhere. It's awesome. Mom, the cherry juice. Mom, cherry juice, tart. Not that, the tart one. Okay, honey. Hang on, honey. Yeah, that'd be the best. Big up Duty streams. He would go home and wait for the parents to Jasper. Well, apparently, I'm going to use only the words that Phil said. Apparently, he thought 5 years ago that was the last time he was going to see his parents healthy. I am using only words that Phil used himself. 2017-ish, I think, was when he said, "This might be my last chance to see my parents healthy." His words, not mine. His words, not mine.
Yeah.
So I hope they're.
Apparently
wonder how they're still
admitted
healthy.
He was lying.
Yes. When did he say that though, Sadon?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you see? He reacted to the that video, the vlog he did when he was back at home. Mm-hmm. And he was saying things about his it was another typical React thing where he was like saying things about what the situation was, and then past Phil said the exact same things.
Yeah, that was the best.
I don't know
so
why,
much change.
I don't know why, but I felt the compulsion to go back, and as though I needed to watch the React stream from the other day. So I've been watching the clips he's been uploading, and I don't know why I've done it. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing out on anything. The one thing is, the big thing is that he reacted to Rich Evans on Game Station 2.0, this old, long forgotten Red Letter Media show that did 4 episodes or something, and he was not impressed.
He sucked, dude.
Whoever sent that in picked the fucking wrong thing to send him, but I don't know. Maybe there was some deeper thing I wasn't getting. But I will say this, though, about RLM that I don't know if a lot of people remember or care about.
Ooh.
They were partnered with Machinima.
Ooh, just like Air Raid Lord, we found out.
There you go.
2 new Machinima partners we've learned about now. Air Raid Lord, Red Letter Media, and Darkside Phil. There you go. It's all legends that will be remembered forever, for sure.
And yet he'd never heard of them.
Never. Who was it? Misery Merchant made a good point. He hasn't been back to his parents' house, so maybe he wasn't lying. Maybe he mentally knew this was the last time I'm going to that place. So I guess he wasn't lying, right?
It's a weird thing to say. It's the last time I might never see you healthy ever again. What?
Because that is pull at the heartstrings, man. That's what you want. You want to get tips. Got to get the pull at those heartstrings. You know how it goes. It's seriously, guys. If you want to support the stream, so many ways to do it. So many ways. I can't even count all the ways. First, simple liking the stream helps engagement a ton. Next, super chat. Great way to support the stream. Super sticker. Great way to support stream. What else is there?
Super thanks.
Super thanks. For sticker, you can You can also become a member. So many benefits to become a member, by the way. So many. I mean, I can't even count them all. It's not even worth saying. There's so many. Next, you can also gift a membership for the community. That is a great way to help this community, and everyone loves it. Everyone benefits from this. I basically don't benefit from it, oddly enough. I'm the only one that doesn't benefit from these memberships. I don't know if you knew that. It's for the community only. That's my favorite part of that way of helping. So as you can see, 500. We're looking for every day, so keep that in mind. And then finally, I hate to say this, but I have to say it, tips. I mean, it's such an afterthought for me these days, but tips also help. Chu's looking at me very interestingly. I'm just kidding. She thinks I'm really begging, I think. You think I was begging? I'm not begging. I was just doing a joke as Phil. Yeah, she stood up and she stood up and was looking at me very strangely. I was like, oh, she thought I was really begging. I don't do that. We don't do that on our show, Phil. I mean, it's Phil. We don't do that on our show, Chu. We do not do that on our show, Chu. I promise you we don't.
She doesn't watch enough.
Yeah. She thinks we... I hope you don't think we actually did that, by the way, Chu. Did you... Here, I'll turn off my camera. You want to come over here and talk for a second? She says no, sadly. I would love to get over here, guys. You could be the third member today, actually, Chu. That'd be great. People lose their minds.
Well, that'd be fucking weird, wouldn't it? Steve and Meerkat out, fucking side scrollers and Rich arguing.
And then Chu just drops this like fat, like drops this like fat take, like a hot take, you know, like on like, you know what? One thing I got to say about Adam Krigler, and I'm like, whoa, internet goes wild. you're okay. I know. Thank you, Prophet. I did. I was looking. My eyes are going everywhere. I actually said Phil on that. Yes. Anyways, a hot take. She would be a hot take machine. So, anyways, let's go. Let's move together. Move together positively, and remember what I said though. Okay, there were a lot of ways to contribute. Thank you. Just kidding. That was a joke. Okay, let's go.
Here's Michael Johnson.
Hey, that being said, podcast. August really has not been going well for Phil. It's how he's definitely losing it. You may want to say he's getting old, and he had always chances to improve his appearance, his health, and not just like making faces into a camera. But he's definitely showing that it's getting to him, that his success is not the success he's looking for. He's still probably more sadly saddened the fact that he's not going to have the same like success he had before. His humor is getting worse. He thinks that he can defend himself by and mock people who are offended by it. Doesn't understand it's not funny. He doesn't understand that how he treats fans is going to make people start leaving. You're not giving incentive to follow him with his memberships. Don't forget he's bleeding them dry between two channels. Also, it's how he's handling his anniversary. Playing GTA 5 and Chrono Trigger does not, to me, say a good way to celebrate an anniversary of a channel. Because these games don't have like a connection to Phil and his content versus like everything else he's played. But what do you think, and what game do you think he should have played for his anniversary? Make us long. Let's go hard on this one. Chat you too. Take care and have a good day.
Big ups. I would say, okay. I would say actually though, GTA is not this GTA, but there is some GTAs that would have been semi on brand but it's because this that you don't play. So he would want to do those, right?
Yeah.
But what game could he do though? What game speaks to you, Sam, as that's a DSP game. What is it? Heavy Rain?
Heavy
Street
Rain,
Fighter,
yeah. Just all the ones that are like associated with This Is How You Don't Play, unfortunately. Like people are saying in the chat, the Metal Gear stuff and then GTA 3 and all the other ones where you've got all the classic memes. But yeah, it's I don't feel like there's something like legit like where it's not linked with a meme. There's always something.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe the Force Unleashed though, that maybe just for the fact that it was like the first thing he ever put out, wasn't it? But Job Simulator, yeah, why not?
Yeah, big ups to the Pounder. It says DSP going to his parents' house, one last heist.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go.
Yeah, Black Mage in the house says if they die and leave him the house, it's so sold. Oh yeah, sold in an instant. It'll be like he'll go through like none of the work, just like give it. You know, you could just like here, take it, whatever you offer me, I'll just sell it. That's what he'll do.
Yeah.
The worst way, the easiest way for him. That's what he'll do. Absolutely. But yeah,
It's
what
just
game
like-
could he play? Yeah, well, go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
I was just going to say, yeah, it's just like a few, I guess, few months of like guilt-free pulls, isn't it? Just like carefree, like fuck it.
Yeah. He already has guilt-free pulls, I bet. That's the sad point, you know?
yeah.
Like, he didn't give a fuck. Does not give a fuck about it. But anyways, so photo albums included, yeah. Look at my parents. They get these photo albums. Who needs these? You're going to love this. They had photo albums of, like, when I was a kid. Why do you keep those? I don't get it. That's what he'd be saying. That's what he thinks. I bet guarantee it. Why do you need photo albums? I mean, I was there. I lived it. Huh? Photo album? What? Who needs it?
Yeah, but like, to answer Michael's question as well, to talk about how he's celebrating the 15-year thing. If it was like, if he was like he took this whole thing seriously and he was more of a legit guy, there would just be so much more happening. Not just like make me stuff, and if you don't make me stuff, then that stuff won't exist. That baffles me. And what have we had so far? Really, because he said he keeps bigging it up. He keeps saying, "Oh, there's so much stuff going on this month, guys. There's, we're doing this, we're doing a tier maker or whatever." And it's like, really, it's not really that different to what you normally do. I can't actually think of anything. Like, is there something I'm forgetting that someone like has submitted? I don't know.
I mean, that one amazingly bad video of like the transformation, right?
Oh,
The one that you
that
did
thing.
better. That one we got. Also, we're doing GTA and Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger was a game that when he played it the first time, no one watched, and he was pissed. So he's playing that again for his big 15-year anniversary of like, oh yeah, remember when you hated this game? You hate it now too. You'll hate it even more now. Great.
Oh yeah, that's right, Duty. The news thing at the bottom of his...
is that like in homage to his 15 years? I
No,
thought it was just bullshit.
I don't think
thank
so.
God, yeah.
I don't think so. I hope not. I would hope that that's not like part of the festivities or something. But like,
look next month he'll be like, look at all these updates I made for a 15th anniversary. You got it.
Yeah.
Look at this down here. See this? See this? That's a news banner. It's huge.
And it is.
You guys are loving this.
As if it needed to be said, but it is just like, utter garbage. It is just 2 seconds in Photoshop, isn't it? Like, it's just.
Yeah, and then he keeps begging for how to do it. That's the best when he says okay, you guys made this like it's not exactly what I want. I want you to put this one on this one, and then it'll be even perfect. Okay, so you guys gotta make it happen.
Yeah, when he was saying like this would be perfect if it was in red and maybe the font was a bit bigger or something. Just fucking do it yourself, man.
That's what I'd be saying. I'd be like, all right, it seems like you have a pretty specific idea of what you want. You could do that. You know what I'm saying? DSP Gaming in the chat says, I already destroyed Adam Krigler. That being said is next.
Destroyed.
Oh, no, you didn't. You motherfucker.
From the safety of his hug box, yeah. If you can call that being destroyed, yeah.
And Craig, Adam Krigler seemed very level-headed, answered the question fine, and wouldn't still say, you didn't say that to my face. Yes, they did. Yes, he did. What is he supposed to say? Like you like just to your face, like you're an asshole, whatever. He tried to explain what you did wrong, many different cases. Most famously is, oh, that's rich coming from you, dude. That was right to your face.
Exactly. Yeah. That's all you need to know. Just that one part. Yeah, exactly.
And what is Phil's response to that? You remember? What was it? It was yeah. I see how you could think that. Oh yeah. If I was sitting where you are, I would say the same thing. I totally get it. Adam. We're gonna hang out later after this. We're gonna play Mario Kart after this. It's gonna be great. All the shenanigans we're gonna do after this interview. Right.
Yeah.
Asher Man coming in hot, saying, big fan of Steve the Dead's whole DSP versus the vet situation. Buy that man a beer, I say. We will. We definitely will. Hopefully he's feeling better out there. And Logan K, the puller of the 8-star Hogan on WPIG. Logan K, put some respect on the name there. If Phil had a legacy worth celebrating, his fans would have made anniversary content and events without him asking for it. Yes. I'll be like, Phil, no. Because everything's distractors do everything. So no, I couldn't do that. No. So stop the slander. Yona Hall in the house says, look at my mom's wedding dress. Never saw her wear it once. Why keep it in the house? I wear the same shirts for 20 years. Yeah. Why is he keeping his wedding dress? Oh, why? Go ahead.
I mean, he's mixed. To be fair, he has mixed up his wardrobe recently.
Oh, yeah. He's becoming more Dennis Nedry every day.
Yes. And he's very proud of it as well.
Maybe it's cosplay.
Loose-fitting Street Fighter shirts. Nice and cool.
A lot of good choices for Halloween this year in the Detractorverse. A lot of those Dennis Nedry shirts could make an appearance, and also the Ken. Karen Ken would be a hot one. We got to decide what we're going to do for Halloween. It's coming up sooner than we think here. So there we go. But not sure what we're going to do this year. Last year, what did you do? We did. I was the Burger King. Yeah, you were the dentist. Steve was Phil, and Meerkat was Witch Cat, attempting to be Witch Cat, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this year we got to find our new.
We'll up our game this year. Yeah. Definitely.
One of us has to be Nedry.
Oh yeah, or just like we'll go as each other.
Yeah, we can try that. We can pull that off. Ira says, usually if a content creator wants a specific asset, they commission someone. Phil bans people who know they want to work for free. And yes, we didn't talk about that actually. We did not get into what's the person's name? You know, the person in all the news. I know it's the chat. You're yelling it right now. So I'm going to look at chat until you just...
and then Arkham
the other one. Arkham Edits. Thank you, Duty. I knew you'd be there. Arkham Edits. That's it. And it's a sad. Arkham Edits' take from ALT right here is that person is literally 15, so take it easy, and don't try to teach them. Right? Like I think it's kind of cringy when like everyone's trying to like teach them. You know, like hey, this DSP does all this stuff. They're a 15-year-old person. They have a lot of beliefs. We're all 15. We believe a lot of shit, and just people telling us stuff didn't really make you think. You know, it didn't really sink in. Right? And I don't know if they're 15. They said they're 15. They might be lying, of course. But anyways, DSP taught them wrong, and Arkham is right there. Hey, Arkham, if you're in there. Are you really 15 is the question I have to ask. But anyways, I find it, just let Arkham figure it out themselves. Good luck to you, Arkham. Let's restart it. Let's restart it all. Arkham wants to pull in now. Okay, why don't we start the whole show again? Hang on. But anyways.
We're not doing that again.
Arkham, I hope this is let's do this. I hope this is a learning situation. Let's move on. Anyways, let's move on. Next, we have a Larry B says, I heard Phil say I'm the antithesis of a streamer playing games only for money. And I'm older now, so I can't waste time. During Amila's Q&A session, it almost broke me. Yes, I did hear that. I am the antithesis of a streamer playing games only for money. Because he doesn't the only reason he says that, by the way, is because he doesn't do shilling. Because he can't. But go ahead, Sam.
I made sure to clip something actually about this topic. Because what he says doesn't make any fucking sense. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, have a listen to this. This does not... right, here you go.
Why don't I do ad placements and sponsorships and stuff? Because to me, this is not about making money. This is about having fun with games, chilling with you guys, having meaningful content, and having a good time. If I can make a living doing it while I do it, that's the icing on the cake, you understand? Like, I never intended on this being my job. I never did. Like, not once in my life did I say, I want to be a YouTuber and mess around on the internet. Never. There's too many content creators out there. Their entire content is intrusive shit, shilling crap, playing games they would never have interest in just because they're getting paid to play them. I don't do that. I refuse.
There we go. He didn't. The point I have a problem with is him saying, I never intended this to be my job. And that's like the crux of his argument. And it's like, yes, but it is your job. And you know where I'm going with this. Like
you make sure we know it every day.
Yeah.
He starts with that now. He starts with that. So which is it?
Yeah. I mean, you know, we've said it a million times. Like he just says whatever suits the situation. You know, he goes backwards and forwards on sponsorships. To, you know, for one thing, you know, sometimes he can't get them and sometimes he doesn't want them, you know, so
yeah,
whatever, man.
I can't get them, yet I also don't want them. So it should be cool then, right? But no, then he also blamed detractors sent these packages of the stuff to Streamlabs, and then they got me banned because everyone's going woke. And then Streamlabs has banned me. So what I'm looking for is another merch that isn't woke. I believe he said this week, like he wants people to find other controversial people that have merch and like give me those companies because then I can maybe
right
because they're also controversial like me. But he said, I mean, I don't. People see me that way, but I'm not that way. Okay, makes sense. Sound good.
Yeah, that's right, Red Kel. Woke is the least of his problems. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yet he also is trying to be so middle of everything. So he can't say like woke sucks because like he's trying to he can't be either side, right? So he tries to be right in the middle. But then in this case, he's woke is bad because they remembered stuff he said 10 years ago. But actually, it wasn't 10 years ago. Black Pack was last year. Never forget. Farewells. You want to get unbanned? Oh, you didn't say the magic. Oh, you didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. Perfect.
This Dennis Nedry thing, man. I don't think it's been done enough yet.
Perfect. KO. Perfect KO. Anyways.
But yeah, Codes Go, because Phil is unable to do a quick Google search. Exactly. What he does have time for, however, is replying paragraphs of useless nonsense to random trolls.
To people with screen names that if you read them, you know they're a troll.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how he prioritizes how things are run within his so-called business. It's just
yes.
Probably thinks he's doing like damage control or something. He's just like, I've just got to do it. He's like customer service, just putting out fires everywhere with his emails.
Dude, okay, I'm getting invisible mute. I'm not standing for this. He said, nice current movie reference. I can't be called old for making Jurassic Park references. Come on, that's what, 90s?
It is 90s,
Sam?
yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, that's extremely current for me. Very modern. Basically a brand new title in my timeline. Anyways, Sam, let's go.
Groundbreaking special effects.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So don't you forget
ALT lived it. Thank you, Jet Gecko. ALT lived it.
Someone had to say it.
Some of it wasn't that realistic. I didn't like it that much. The dinosaurs were not that color. Back in my
well, yeah, I mean, you can tell us all whether they had feathers, right? You were there. You can.
Tyrannosaurus Rex is very slow. It's in the movies they make him very aggressive. In real life, he's a scavenger. I learned. All right, let's go. Stop this joke now. Stop the joke.
Right. Here is Adrian.
What's up, guys? Something someone said last week just made me think about this. But what do you guys think DSP's exit strategy is here? I mean, he's obviously got a small social presence and is dwindling as it is. He's obviously trying to diversify his content, and he's talked about it previously how he doesn't, no one's going to want to watch a 50 or 60-year-old play video games. So he's obviously, trying to do more React content, and he said before he wants to do more me talking about politics and that talking content rather than playing games. But the guy, he's never going to have his house paid off. He's obviously, his financials are not really getting much better. And, it's not like he's been contributing to a pension or, something like that. He's cashed in his 401k when he moved out to Seattle. So, I mean, realistically, what is he going to do? I mean, does he just keep going on YouTube until he just can't afford his bills anymore? Or does he try and change jobs, eventually start doing this part-time? What do you guys think he's going to do? I mean, it's really hard one to judge, but yeah, that's the question for this week.
You take it, Sam.
His end game plan is that's it, basically.
No, because tomorrow's not here yet. So why do I have to think about that?
Yeah.
I'm worried about today, right here. Meaningful content with you guys. I'm right here, chilling games, having fun. That's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about that retirement. Who cares? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, there is no plan other than people are saying the parents passing away and the inheritance. But then again,
that's your plan.
But that's short term rainy day fund money. That's not a future. So I don't know.
Oh, God.
Honestly, I think what I just did is the legit answer. There's no plan as long as he's got however many it is, 2, 3, 4, 5 whales surrounding him. Doesn't matter. He can keep lying to himself that he's got 500 legit people watching him and thousands of on-demand viewers that love his meaningful content.
And also, let's not forget, he's not financial problems right now, so he should have no problems, right? No problems at all. Remember, the last 3 years, he has not been in financial trouble at all. But after he says that, if those 500 members goes to $4.99, we got problems. But I'm not financially bad off.
Exactly.
You know that, guys. I'm not. I'm really not. Things are going well, actually. Really super well. Super well. Big ups to Duty in the house here. Let me get your message up. And it says, I think his paranoia is an overdrive. Yeah, it seems like it because it's not been good months for him. It's not been a good month for him at all in any way. Street Fighter is definitely jumped the shark, kind of. What I mean, like, he's not getting any positive vibes from that at all, even in tips. Like, he'll put up with the shit if there's tips. You take away those tips. What are we here for, boys? What's it all about? You think I'm playing games for the fun of it? That's what he says. But the truth is, it's a lot of nonsense to deal with without getting big tip days. I mean, that Street Fighter's on its way out, I think. And just after he bought that new stick, too. Great timing on the stick guy. You had to have that stick, though.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I wanted to bring that up as well, actually, because the catalyst for the stick, the joystick, was Mortal Kombat, right? The beta for Mortal Kombat, which he isn't going to actually get to play until Saturday, I believe. And also, he's talking about, because he was leaving it to his chat to decide how much of it he's going to play and how he's going to schedule it. And like saying, we can do more Chrono Trigger if you'd like. And it's like, you've got 2 fucking days to rinse this thing before it goes away for however long it is. Play the fucking beta, man. Just play it all weekend like anyone else in your position would do. But no, it's like, you tell me what to do and I'll do it.
He just has to get the sign from the whales, right? I think it's really just saying, like, all right, guys, what do you want? Just tell me, please. I'll play fucking Pong. Just tell me what you want, dude. Pong is fine. I don't give a fuck. Tell me what game you want. That's what it looks like. Just it's so frantic. Like, what game you want? Just tell me. I'm tired of this. What will make me hit the goals?
I was just doing it, the old, like, imagine you're an outsider coming in and watching his podcast for the first time. And there's this guy you've kind of heard of that you vaguely remember from the FGC days. And he's talking about the Mortal Kombat beta. But then he starts saying, well, we could play Chrono Trigger as well for my entire stream after I've done a podcast. It's just like, what is
I think
this?
it's like it's an email he got from like one whale that said, like, I kind of want to see you play Chrono Trigger because I think the whales might be having some fun too. Some of them, right? Make Field Dance, right? They're not afraid to make Field Dance. They want to get some out of their money. They might say, like, I might be there for the Chrono Trigger. I might not.
Yeah.
And then for us to be like, I want to do whatever you want to do. Please just tell me what you want me to do. A Chrono Trigger, Mortal Kombat, I don't give a fuck. Just tell me.
That's where we are. That's where we are right now. Yeah. There's no passion. There's no like desire to actually play these things. It's just like, please, if I do this, will you give me $100 or whatever it is?
What's it gonna take? Open that Velcro up, please. Storm777 has a question and says, how would you react if Phil turned on the stream tomorrow and revealed that his entire streaming career has been performance art with docs to back it up? So that's a great question. Let's pretend.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of, how do we prove that? But let's pretend in this, fake question that he can prove it. It's 100% proven it was all fake. Somehow he could prove it. How would we react? That would be amazing. I mean, I don't know. I would have some level of like, damn, man. I don't know why you dedicate your life to that, but fuck, man, that's crazy.
I'd be making documentaries about it still. Nothing much would change actually from my point of view, other than I would have respect for him. I guess. I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to imagine. But like
that dedication, I mean, that's like the guy, the BitW Awesome guy that has Romance Cat on every video on YouTube. Like, that's dedication. You don't know why, but you got to say, damn, dude, you're dedicated. You got a lot of money for it.
Yeah. We've all thought this, like I had it in one of my videos, maybe he's like an Andy Kaufman, long con sort of thing. And if so, then big ups, man. I can't wait to see the finale, because
biopic.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be like the Disaster Artist. You'd get like Steven Seagal playing him, and he'd be acting out the incident and stuff.
Is there a world where we get a pro documentary on lolcows? Is there a world where that happens? Like I'm talking, not talking YouTube. We're going the next step up. I'm talking about like Netflix is like the lolcows, you know, or whatever. They'll have a clever name, you know, like
I think that's got to happen at some point.
The clowns that don't intend to make you laugh, or you know, some kind of cool title.
Yeah,
and then, you know.
I think that's got to happen, you know. And Keemstar hinted at something similar, I guess. But
come on, team, make it happen. Don't worry about fucking doxing.
Because it's not
doxing. If you don't dox, you don't have to show their face even. You know, you don't have to dox. If you do it the right way, there's a lot of documentaries, Sam, you know better than me, that like cover the face and they just show the voice with voice changer, that kind of shit. You can do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a Netflix documentary or even series in it for sure. Like when you think about it, you're like, well, why isn't there one already? If there isn't one, maybe there is. I don't know, but the problem is, and I've said this before ages ago, was like, you know, we've all had the thought of doing like the DSP documentary, like to end all documentaries, but it's not over yet. That's the problem. That's the problem with the Frederick Knudsen one, is that it ends in 2016, and it's like, well, what happened next? You know, so that's the issue that anyone doing this has, is that it, you know, it's like, well, great. Well, I want to see what happens next because it just finishes. So we've got to wait, maybe.
Yeah. On that note, we do have what's it called? Who's the other guy that's doing documentary? June the King. That's coming out later this year, right? So that's our next DSP documentary, which obviously we're all going to watch and see how it goes. Who knows the confidence level? Confidence levels all over the place with people, how well it's going to be. But we'll see. He did have a comment on Twitter, kind of like poking fun at people making fun of Phil. So that led to some doubt of if he's going to come at it on,
I don't know.
Sharing the facts. Because like you can't spin some stuff. Like I'm cool if you want to come at it evenly, like down the middle. I'm just telling you, there's some stuff you can't spin either way, right? Like there's some stuff you can't spin. You lied to your fans about your parents dying. It's just one example I could pick out of 1,000.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, so how you can't spin those. That's the thing that Phil doesn't understand, where like he says like Craig didn't get both sides of the story, but there's no both sides of the story on some of those things. There's not. You know, there's some things where there are, right? You could say he's not playing mobile games. It's not him. Okay, that's, you choose to believe it or not. Well, for us, it's ridiculous. But let's pick one option. What's the one? Using the N-word all the time. Saying the black pack thing. How do you spin that? What's the other side? You tell me, you know? But anyways, go ahead, Sam.
I actually, I think thinking about it now, I would actually like to see it if it was completely 100% like pro DSP. And it was like, you know, in 2022, Darkside Phil had you know, the crime of identity theft against him. And
that'd be good. That'd be humor. Though.
I would love that if it was all just, you know, and no conspiracy theories whatsoever. Just
dude, what if it's a hit piece on like Scopely? Like Scopely and their predatory practices caught up Phil Burnell into their dirty games. How can you blame Phil? Look at this ad. Look at Hogan, his golden body shining. Look at this finishing move, like, the leg drop.
And it's all just like bollocks fed to him by DSP of all like, you know, they stole my identity and then they spent thousands of dollars at PetSmart and Total Wine and all the rest of it.
Yeah, they go to like the Connecticut condo. How could he not move across the country? Look at this shithole. Could you look at these conditions? How does Connecticut let this apartment complex survive? Wouldn't you move across the country too? That's what I ask you, YouTube.
Yeah.
And who among us would not use this many credit cards? They have predatory practices as well. Who among us has not opened a credit card and doubted it afterwards? I ask you.
Yeah, Nedry, he was scratching his leg on stream. There you go. Yeah, I want this now.
Yeah, please do it. Who among us has not got horny before a stream and thought about it? These buttons on these mice are so complicated. You got the left, you got the right, and you got the middle scroll wheel. Who among us hasn't missed the button once in a while? I ask you for sympathy.
because this would be like the equivalent of like DSP doing the tell-all novel, like the what you call it, autobiography that we all like we've like speculated about before. Just all the just complete nonsense.
All the stuff. Other weapons, yeah. Yes, Leanna was underage, but she was hot. Look at her here, very attractive. She appears to be at least 16 here. Who among us could? Who among us could turn that down? Her DMs were very aggressive. She gave her phone number only after 50 emails. Who among us would not have tried to go after her after receiving such a favorable reply after 50 emails?
And she's definitely not Asian.
Someone she was Asian. Those people are racist. This is fun. We gotta make this show. That'd be awesome. This would be a good show.
Yeah.
When and like I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of how to spin the slave trade joke, but that one you really just can't. You got to leave that off. Can't bring that up.
Yeah, things like that you just wouldn't bring up. It would just be like glossed over.
Skip right over. Yeah. God damn it. All right, let's go. Messages. We said a lot of messages, but we're not getting to too many. That's the problem.
Well, it's on
fun.
brand,
it's fun,
man.
though.
It's what happens.
Yep. It's
right.
a meme.
Here's Wolfie British guy. Hopefully, maybe not.
The chat's still going on. I'm loving it. Real quick, Leanna was a young and innocent 14-year-old girl minding her own business in a mall when she came upon Phil Burnell in all his glory. Slick back hair, ducktails. How could she resist? He also had donuts, bought from the Dunkin' Donuts right next to the FYE, where Phil had calmly played Street Fighter matches. Even when he lost, he offered his opponents donuts because he was so grateful. He never punched the fuck out of the system so much that owners did not want them to come there anymore. That never happened. I can go all day.
Yeah. Please make this June the King.
That's what we want.
I would legitimately love that. I would just be amazing. Anyway, here he is.
Hey guys, so I was rewatching the summarized version of DSP's Side Scrollers interview. Big up Stick Stroke and Phil Vlogs, by the way. And I noticed during that there were a couple of times where it sounded like he was almost about to start crying, obviously out of frustration because he was, being cornered and he didn't want to admit or answer the questions that were being asked of him at the time. So what I want to know is, when do you think we will get an absolute full-on emotional breakdown from Phil on stream? And I'm not talking my life has been tough or water bottle crying, as I've come to refer to it as, like full-on, raw, frustrated, throwing his toys out of the pram, crying. And how ugly do you think it's going to look?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can see it happening. Like, we have his ego to consider here, but it does feel, and I've spoken to a couple of people, you see it in like Discords and stuff, like where there's this feeling that like something's changed with him in the last few weeks. Whether it's, the midlife crisis thing or whatever, but there have been a few moments where it's like, I don't know. Well, the clothing thing for one thing, the fact that he's showering and all the rest of it, just something has changed. Not just those things, but there's just this mood. Yeah, like Barrett Wells says, there's a mood change.
I think no, because he is one of these people that thinks crying is definitely a sign of weakness, and he thinks it's kind of like even when he cried about the fan, like which something you. Remember he got that fucking message, that letter, and he that's something you could legitimately get emotional about if you get a fan letter, And he said he felt the need to say, even in that moment, sorry, I'm being a pansy or whatever right now. I'm crying like a pansy. Yeah, he thinks it's like a real slight to your manhood if you cry, right? Which is I don't know why, but he really thinks that. So it has to be pretty bad for him to go and cry on stream, and it's probably going to come from. A scared, like things are going down. I don't have enough money anymore. That's what it's going to take, that level. It won't be emotional though. Like if his parents die, I don't see it. I don't see that. I see it being like, hey, oh shit, tips are down for the last 3 months, guys. And another tire got stolen. When you know it, I can't pay for it. And then he really put it on. If Jasper dying, I think would get crying. Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't you think?
But yeah, it wouldn't come. I think it would, like you say, it would come from a place of like desperation rather than, I don't know, some sort of, I don't know. Yeah, just that's my point. Yeah, just desperation would cause that.
Boat Knight says he grew up in the mean streets of Connecticut where men don't cry, you lose your bike. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Connecticut, if you show those tears, your bike is gone, motherfucker. Gone.
Yeah. Even if you win, you'll feel like you lost.
That's the best. Oh, I mean, hoping it never happens, but I mean, it happens to all of us at some point. When parents die, family members die, we won't see it. It'll be about Phil Burnell when he does cry, though. The topic will be something going wrong with Phil Burnell.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Danny DK, real quick, says Craig ripped DSP a new one today. It was great. Yeah, we'll talk about it on Sunday. We'll get it all. We'll definitely get in. Yes, Gecko, I agree. Sam, you got to join us for a Dead Sea Scrolls night, my friend. We got to get in the fun on there. You're the only one that hasn't been there yet.
Yeah, I know. I keep meaning to, but it's
the worst bad timing. I know.
Yeah. It's always like awkward timing. And also for the other reason is like I just like watching you and Steve doing it. You know, like I just feel like that's your thing, and like I would just be kind of in the way, and you know, so. I like that it's something you and Steve do. I think a lot of people do, to be honest. I don't want to like intrude on it. So
okay, well, you're always welcome. We get a hot topic. I'll beg Sam to get on. He'll get on for a good topic.
Funnily enough, you mentioned side scrollers. I did want to check in, and it looks like they've stopped streaming now, which surprises me. So does that mean
how long did they go?
2.5 hours. So
wow,
did DSP invite him on, or I don't know.
Went on forever. God, I mean, Craig is obviously looking for drama. No shame in that. I mean, he's open about it. He said, "I want to be on Phil's show," and it's going to keep going. But what we're going to get to the point where, let's save for Sunday. I'm not going to get into this. We'll save for Sunday. Boat Knight says, in 25 years, will DSP stream to just Snow Carl? Probably. They'll answer the questions.
If the money's good enough for him, then yeah, it would just be one whale and then 499 of us watching him, you know, ironically or whatever.
Yeah, just all LARPers. Like, all right, yes, I'll answer your question, Snow Carl. I have never ridden an elephant in Africa. No, I have not. That's when you know the Q&A is coming to an end, by the way, when the questions go to that niche. Have you ever eaten a hot dog on the streets of New York? Oh,
that one I played the other week.
The best.
This one.
Did I ever punch a bee? Yes, I did. I actually have punched a bee.
There we go. That's my favorite.
Next question. I want to make it wouldn't be that hard to make, actually. Like a question for DSP, a generator.
Oh, yeah.
Like, have you ever verb and then noun? You're pretty much fine. Like, anything works there. Have you ever seen a penguin at a zoo? Is a fine question for Q&A, you know? Have you ever...
Because you're probably more likely to get an actual interesting answer from a question like that, because anything like, you know, you can't ask him about a film or a book or a song or anything like that, because you just get, no, I don't know about that. Next.
And it makes you look like an asshole too, by the way. No,
Yeah.
I've never heard of Offspring. No, I never lived 1,000 years ago. Yeah, but I don't know anything about that. Anyway, any other questions, guys? I really want to hear from you guys. No, I don't like favorite ice cream. I'm not even sure about that. Anyway, any more questions, guys? I love your questions. Come on, I really love your favorite Super Nintendo game. I don't want to get into that right now. Love your questions. Come on, guys. Love the questions. That's what it's like. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's the same with these React stuff as well. There was a really funny one. It was like a guy pretending to be a homeless man. Did you see that the other night?
Yeah, I did see
that.
And
he was like skipping through it or whatever, and he was, you know, moaning about it as he does, and then he goes, "Oh, he's got some food. Where did he get that from? Like, I want to see that."
He wanted him to taste the food.
Yeah.
I want to get a review of the food. How was the food, dude?
Exactly. That's all he's interested in.
Yeah, there you go, Prof. That's an idea. Put Chat GPT in his chat and let it loose. Yeah, we got to get a question asker for DSP Q&A. And it's pretty easy. I mean, they're all the same. They're all the fucking same. And it'd be how long does it take from the answer the AI question, you know? That'd be the game.
That's an idea, like for DSP Institute to get on like some sort of AI sock account creator that just asks him random questions during his Q&A segments. I don't know. If that's
No,
possible.
I haven't been to the Gap while in summer. No, I have not. No, I haven't jumped into a pool while I was fully clothed. No. These are all legitimate answers he gives, by the way. No, I've never turned on 3 TVs at the same time. No, I've never done that.
Yeah, and then like a Derek clone as well. Yeah, just someone that comes in and spams.
God damn it! All right, let's go. Next message, please.
I bet you could do that. I bet you could train an AI
Not that hard.
to listen to what he's saying and then spam facts about what he's saying until it answers. Someone make that. Go on.
Oh yeah, Gecko brings up a real one. He said, "I've never been on a water slide. I've never been on a water slide. I don't think I've ever been on a water slide." No, that's a classic question, by the way. Have you ever been on a water slide?
I mean, to be fair though, like
that's a legitimate question from DSP's chat. Have you ever been on a water slide?
To be fair though, the amount of Q&A that he does, like the questions are pretty much used up at this point, and we get into things
That's
like
a good
that.
point. They're running out of things to ask. Have you ever done this? They're running out of this. Have you ever skydived? No. Have you ever jaywalked? No. Have you ever mowed the grass? Yes.
Fucking hell. Today was 45 minutes, really. Shit.
Oh my God. Come on, man. Any good questions? Have you ever eaten a hamburger upside down? No, I haven't.
And he talks about how we have these like meaningful discussions and everything, but like there's absolutely no chance of that occurring whatsoever, because I don't know if he doesn't really, you know, you can't ask him a follow-up question, or he doesn't ask a question back usually, does he? So it's not like a backwards and forwards.
Fuck
so it's
no.
like, so A, you can't ask anything of any interest, and then B, you can't actually talk about the thing anyway. So it's like, how do you fill 45 minutes of that? Like,
I know. And the worst is he looks at the chat, like just staring at the chat like,
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Got a question here. Jade, I see you're asking, have you ever played Street Fighter upstairs? Have you ever played Street Fighter in a hallway? No, I haven't. Good question though. Thanks for that. I love your questions, guys. Come on. I'm loving this. I'm loving these questions. Come on, please ask. Have you ever turned the light switch on 4 times in a row? No, I have not done that. No, I have not done that. Great question, though. Love these questions. I'm out of questions.
Have you ever been to a park was one of my favorites. Jesus. What did he say? Yes.
What was the answer? Yes, I have. Dumb fuck. Keep asking questions, though. I love the questions. Have you ever rode on a bee? Let's see how many bee questions we can ask. I like this line. Have you ever punched a bee? Kissed a bee? Touched a bee? Been stung by a bee? Eaten a bee? What else can we go for? Stepped on a bee?
I mean,
oh God.
We should just be using it to as a time to make him say burger as much as we can. I think that would be a good thing, a good use of your time, sock account people, LARPers.
Yeah. There's so many now. LARPers are out of control now. It's well above 50%.
And he doesn't know what that means as well. He doesn't know what you mean by LARPer.
Next show we got to put Q&A style questions in the Q&A section, because we get some good ones right now. Have you ever seen the bee movie? Have you ever been chased by a bee? Have you ever had a bee land on you? Did you ever take a bee to the prom? Have you ever kicked a bee and it stung you? Oh, God. Have you ever performed surgery on a bee? These are all very valid questions, by the way. Very valid. Extremely valid. Have you ever used an escort bee? Have you?
My dream right now is for like him to have a meltdown about bees. All right, the bee meme stops right now.
about the bees. What the fuck about these bees? If I see bees, you're out of here. All right, that's final warning. Stop it right now. I tell you right now, I've had it. I've had enough of it. Adam Crickler yesterday. Now I got the bee thing today. I'm had enough. Bees. Let's get bees banned in that chat. He's gonna run out of fucking emotes soon if he bans bees. What's left? Have you ever listened to the Bee Gees? God. I'm dead. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
That was a great one, dude. Give me full crap credit for that. Who was it? Geese. God damn it, Geese. Oh, God. Dead. Ooh. All right. What's your favorite Beatles song? Let It Be.
I just love the randomness. Like, it's just completely ridiculous. But
oh, God.
It's my kind of humor.
Okay. Move on positively. Anyway. Oh, shit. Bees.
Oh, there was this that you wanted me to clip as well. I'll just play it.
Yeah, play it. Yeah, go ahead.
It's completely off topic, but it gets us off the bees. Here we go.
We were in the bedroom, and I have this little thing.
There you go. That's just a little thing.
Yeah. I told Sam to clip that, by the way. That was with the guy, the cable guy that he loved. Remember, he wanted to give this guy a high rating. We talked about that last weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say you talked about it on Sunday, and I don't know if did we establish what those power adapter things were? Like, are they power line, power through the cable through the power things, or is it something else?
Prophet's here, so I don't want to say anything incorrectly. Okay. My understanding right now is that they boost the signal from your coax line. They add more power to it to make it stronger in huge houses. If I say anything wrong, don't cancel me, please.
Okay.
I'm just saying what I heard. I don't know anymore.
It just sounds like those power line things where the Ethernet signal, you
goes through power. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like one of them. But anyway, it's all been taken out.
Those are big in UK, right? I thought power line stuff because the walls are like you can't go through them or something. I read something about that. UK, they're popular.
I think we tried them once and they were useless. So if it is that, I'm not surprised his internet was awful. But yeah, I don't know how they work in the US. But in any case, whatever he was doing, you've been doing this for 15 years, man. Just run an Ethernet cable up the stairs if that's what it takes. That's what I do.
So Prophet saying there are no boosters anymore. It's all done on the modem. Yeah, but when he signed up though, there must have been, right? And why would he have that extra thing?
And also those, if it is Wi-Fi signal boosters, then A, why is he using Wi-Fi? And B, they like degrade the signal as well, don't they? So, I don't know.
Prophet, we're asking you right now to make a show about this and explain it perfectly for us. I know you have the skills. We're putting you to work. You need to educate us because there's a lot of nuggets of truth going on right now, but we're gonna make sure. And yet, okay.
Oh, he's gonna.
Thank you, Prophet.
There'll be a video.
We thank you for your service, sir.
So anyway, bees.
Back to bees. Any questions from people with names that start with B? Search for that, please, Sam. Let's keep this bee thing going.
Showtime. I don't know if we're fully one way or the other on this, whether he's plugged in or not. I'm not sure. I don't want to make it a statement on whether he is. It's kind of up in the air. I don't even think he knows, to be honest. But if he isn't, I can't believe that he's been doing this all this time using Wi-Fi. But anyway,
I think no, because we know. Remember when he was playing? We're doing the same thing we did last weekend. Remember when he was playing that one? What's the game? He unplugged it when the guy came in to kill him in like Dark Souls or whatever. So that shows he did unplug the Ethernet cable. Remember he said that. I'm unplugging the Ethernet cable, dude. How do you like that, dude? Like he was owning the dude, by the way, when the guy just wrecked him, or was going to wreck him. I just took out the Ethernet, dude. So what do you say now? So anyways, we'll wait for Prophet's video before we say anything other dent tracking goes on.
Yeah, I think, Francisco is spot on. Yeah, it's not Wi-Fi, but whatever he's doing isn't as optimal as it could be, which isn't a surprise. If it's, like I say, if I was him and this was my full-time job, then you'd just be, if you had to, you'd be, you should be like fucking drilling holes in walls and putting cables in and having proper, wiring throughout the house. But this is DSP, so at the very least, I would expect him to be running a cable up the stairs or something. But yeah, it doesn't sound like he's doing anything.
If you
like
care
that.
about especially if your job's on the internet, like it's one thing, like you like the internet, you like computer, like what I do. I was like, all right, I want it wired, So I paid whatever $500, $600 I did to get wired to upstairs, Like I didn't have that at the beginning because I want to be online all the time. You fucking do it.
Exactly.
What does Phil do? Just say like, all right, whatever you want, Comcast, give me the works, and they just gave him shit.
It's just whatever they give him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Barrett Wells makes a good point. Yeah, he didn't even want to hang the LED lights with the adhesive strip, let alone fucking drill holes in walls. Yeah,
All right,
that's true.
Super Scuffer says, "Well, my wife does my hair. I say, honey, comb it." Don't laugh. Don't give it to him. Robo Steve, you want to have a comment there?
Hang on.
He might want to have a comment on this.
I think he did pipe up about something.
Yeah.
So if you're ever curious about where Steve of the Dead comes from, it's House of the Dead. It's really like House of the Dead. Anyway.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right. Duty says, that being said, I like that little tie-in. We can make it a tie-in. Let's get that B band.
Have you ever listened to the Hives? Perfect. Yeah.
Don't get us going again. I'll keep going. Do you like Queen?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, don't get us going again. I will keep going. Don't start it.
I mean,
God.
I don't want to ask for people to do things for us by any means, but some that being said, B-related avatars wouldn't go amiss.
B-52s. Anyway. Who's your favorite B-52 member? Johnny B. Good. Do you like Beyonce? I love these. We're getting more a little bit away from it, but it's still there. Everything with B counts, so there we go.
Oh, anything? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Anything with B, we don't give a shit, man.
I just want to quickly look. I just want to go into his stream and have a look at his chat and just see. Hang on, just for my own amusement, if there's anyone in there talking about bees. Oh, yeah, there is. There's some bee emotes and some ice cream emotes in there. Yeah.
Good, big ups, LARPers. You guys are a legend.
There we
you
go.
definitely make it fun.
That's me sorted. Yeah, that's all I want to know. Right, good. Anyway.
Down 4 Punch says the Jackson Hive. There you go.
Tomorrow's Q&A is going to be good.
ALT was born in DC. Thank you. All right, let's go. Message time. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
Here is Nixon.
Boys. Nixon does it here from down under, Australia. Relative new detractor. Someone who despises Phil's actions like many of us do. And I just want to know, will Phil ever give up the online content creator moniker? Or will he live on with it till the end of his days? Now, I want him to live a long, prosperous life, but not one that involves begging constantly for $400 controllers and games he already has on a cross-platform device, only for him to neglect his cat son, Jasper, or any other pets / sons in place that he may have later on in the future. And of course, let's not forget Cat, not Cat the cat, but Cat the wife. So that's all I wanted to say. Shout out to you and the crew. Nice to see there are some people out here willing to stand up to the tyranny that is DSP taking over all forms of online e-begging. Thank you.
Big ups, Nixon. Welcome in. First time caller, I guess. Welcome to the call. And that's he'll always say content creator because it sounds the most professional, right?
Yeah.
That's professional. Content creator. You think I'm a YouTuber? What the fuck is a YouTuber? Content creator, motherfucker. Don't you forget it. All right?
A lot of people are saying Australian meerkat. Just
thanks. All right, you know what? This Australian meerkat shit, I'm putting it into it right now. If I see any more Australian meerkats, you're done. I'm had up to here with this shit. What did he say yesterday? I'm banning socks with extreme prejudice. Yeah. I'm banning Australian meerkats with extreme prejudice. I'm done with it.
Done with it, yeah.
said, and Barrett Wells reminded me. Done with it. DUNNWIFFIT. Done with it.
Apparently he's having a meltdown. Hang on, let me just go in his
Is he?
fucking stream
Go
again.
live. Yeah, we're just us. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Meerkat and Steve, they're not
I don't
here.
know, man. He's just playing
They keep us-
GTA.
it doesn't look like a meltdown right now.
Yeah, maybe they're just saying like, maybe earlier on he had one. I don't know.
Meerkat and Steve keep us in line. When just us two, though, we go nuts, dude. We can do whatever the fuck we want. It's great. They keep an iron fist on us. You might not know this. Meerkat is extremely tough. Scary almost. I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Sort of true.
All right, let's go. Yeah, just let us know if you're watching. Let us know if something cool happens.
Yeah.
If he is fucking going nuts.
Yeah, I doubt he is, but anyway, yeah. Here is Clank.
Hey, that being said, something that makes me laugh about Phil is that he wants to sound like he has a legitimate business so badly that he'll use terms that he doesn't know the meaning of. Like, he insists on calling his pre-stream a podcast, even though he doesn't know what a podcast is. And he'll talk about things that no sane podcaster would ever talk about because they're just worthless topics. Like, imagine you turn on Joe Rogan and he's talking about setting up his Comcast internet for 40 minutes. Or imagine you turn on Bill Burr's podcast and he's talking about how getting blood work for your cat is a scam, and he's going to call the vet management company because he doesn't want to pay $300.
We got to get here's an idea. AI or to read like AI Joe Rogan to read like a real transcript of Level 1 podcast. That would be funny. Hey guys, hate to bring this up. We're down to 500 to 450 members. Huge bomb broke expired last night. Can we go to the videotape? What's the guy he gets? I forget that. I don't listen to Joe Rogan. What's the guy's name? He always says like, "Show me that, Steve," or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. That'd be funny.
Oh, I have no idea, but yeah, that'd be a good idea. But yeah,
Jamie, pull those tips up. Jamie, pull those super chats up. Member numbers fell again. Can you get that up, Jamie? Thanks. That'd be the best. Oh God.
Oh, okay. Apparently now he's whining about side scrollers.
Well, that's not even interesting. We know that's going to happen. He's going to say all this stuff. See, this is what detractors do. They fight amongst each other. They can't even get their stories straight, guys. Like,
yeah, that's one of the takeaways from today, isn't it? Is that if anything, this is what DSP will take from it, isn't it? That we're always fighting with each other, and
that's what I'm saying. Just Phil's gonna be happy that today happened how it happened. That's all I'm saying. He's gonna be, see, they always do this, and that's what happens.
Yeah.
Even though not everyone is involved in that at all, and Craig and RTU are like fringe in the detractor sphere anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, Webby Woods, it says he'll be pissed on his secret Discord tonight. Yeah, and to be fair, this is one thing that he'll be glad. Another reason he'll be glad that this is going on as well, because it takes the focus away from this whole secret Discord revelation that's happened.
It's like politicians, right? It's like, oh, this is a big news story. Let's get this going. Let's make this the narrative right now. Let's go. My God, did RTU and Craig? It's crazy, dude. It's nuts over there. Mouth rollers. All right.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, a lot of these messages are kind of similar, aren't they? Like, do you think DSP will continue being, the same sort of vibe, how long do you think this is going to go for, kind of questions.
Sam, that's a sneak diss, I guess. Sneak diss to the caller, Sam? Be honest.
You don't do enough bits anymore.
Sorry, caller. Sneak diss.
Sorry, is that how it came across? I don't mean it. Anyway.
Just kidding.
Let's go to there's one here from
we should play that guy. When did he call it in? Give him one chance. Yeah, give him one chance.
Guy
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, well, hang on.
Let's play it, I guess.
There's a few from him, because of course there is.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right.
I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. Zasak. Let's hear it.
Hello, that being said. As Phil says, is that apparently we hate one another, that we go at each other's throats, that apparently we strike each other's content down, that we're constantly at a civil war with each other. The history books will always say that apparently we go after one another and that we hate one another. So it's like, I hate you, Steve. Hate you, Meerkat. Hate you, Alt. Hate you, Sam. It's apparently all a bunch of bullshit. And the whole thing that I've been seeing, and I streamed this shit, it's very irritating. The fact alone that he spent $500+ on something he does not fucking need, yet his cat needs it more. And for Phil to spin it around that we're a bunch of fucking idiots and that the vet agreed with him, the owner of the vet agreed with him, that they're trying to upsell him. The most I can really say is, Phil, fuck yourself. You are not a good pet owner. If the majority of us in the detractor community can see your fucking bullshit, then it's clear as day that you're full of shit here. And if anything happens to Jasper, it's on Phil's head, not anyone here. But other than that, let's just hope that we have a great rest of the day. And honestly, he says that he wishes everyone a good day. I wish that his joystick breaks because that motherfucker does not deserve it. With that said, peace out.
Big ups. Ibiga. I like that. Duty says Ibiga. We'll stick with that. Ibiga.
Ibiga. Yes, I agree. He's a bad pet owner.
I agree as well. No more comment needed, Sam. Don't go deep.
No. Okay.
Keep moving forward positively.
Yep. Okay. Here is 6-star Phil, the upsold.
Oh.
Hey guys, it's probably a stupid question on my part to ask for some clarification on something that Phil said, but here it goes. Can somebody please explain to me how these scenarios with the vet and Xfinity involve Phil being upsold in any way, shape, or form? I mean, with regard to the vet's office is not processing Jasper's blood work there. They send it out to a lab, right? I'm guessing the vet doesn't have the centrifuges and all of the microscopy, whatever. They don't have that stuff there to do blood work analysis on site. So they're paying somebody else to do it for them. Where's the profit margin there, right? How is Phil being upsold in that situation? Similarly, with Xfinity here, these are not Xfinity employees who are coming out and doing an installation. They're subcontractors. Xfinity has to pay them for each one of those things they do. I have cable with Xfinity. I have never once had to pay a service charge to have somebody come out and do this. This is something that's included gratis based on the fact that they want to sell me their service and I can't hook it up for myself. So they pay, they offer to send somebody else out. This is not something where somebody comes out and you're scratching them a check. So explain to me where the profit margin is there from Xfinity. It's pretty clear to me that Phil is trying to retcon his way out of getting, like upsold and embarrassed at Firestone. All right. Love the show. Bye.
Yeah. I don't know enough about like at the vet and shit, how that works. Like I could see a world where they legitimately do get money for doing that. Like, all right, if they do a blood work thing, they do get more money from that. I'm sure someone's making money there. But do I think that's the case? No, I don't think they say do blood work just for the hell of it. Like,
yeah,
they
exactly.
probably choose to say. I mean, I think vets are going to say like, all right, this cat's old, oldish, so might want to check it. It's a good idea. You don't have to, but you might want to. And if you choose not to, then you chose not to. But
yeah, it just kind of comes down to like, do you care about your cat? Like. Do this, it's
like all right, and on the internet thing, I think though they do. There is something to be said for a person on the call that gets you to sign up for more shit. I'm sure they get more money. I'm not.
Yeah.
I believe that's there, right? Like, okay, if you get the customer to sign up for this, then you get this. I mean, that's how business works. But let's not forget, he got upsold again on this fucking whatever. What was the thing again? Cellular backup device, and he was like so proud of this, like, oh, I'm never gonna use this. It's just sit here. I'm never gonna use this. So, well, hey, what even is this thing? But I got it. And like that was probably upsold. Of course, we don't know, but we don't know. And he upsold himself, Richard Young, as you just said, by buying 2 internet packs in the beginning. So crazy. They didn't have the infrastructure to have that. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Why do you have 2 lines? We can't even do that. You need 2 appointments. I don't need 2 appointments. It's like, okay, sir, you're the only person in our whole system that does this. So sorry, we don't really have a situation to handle this well because you're the only fucking idiot that did this. So what should we do here? Of course, they're heavy accented too, though. Don't forget that.
Oh yes, of course. The 2 internet lines things, just complete idiocy as well. Like, yes, fair enough. Like, if this was my job, like I keep saying, like if this was my job, I probably would, have 2 lines, but for what he does and the way he does it, it is completely unnecessary. Like, I don't think there's anything. I don't know what could Cat be doing in the other room that could like fuck up his like podcast.
Yeah, for what they're doing, you need 25% of the speed he has, right? Like, what is she doing? Is he downloading a Skyrim update?
Yeah.
Like, that's not even a joke. What else is it? What else is it?
Constant,
Skype call?
Yeah.
What else?
Constant, yeah, exactly. Constant mods being downloaded from
but she must be on that fucking Nexus mods all the time. Nexus mods is her homepage. We tried this. I got to try this, Thieves Guild for the 18,000th time. God bless her soul. Glad she's having fun, though. I'll say that. At least she's having fun. Hopefully, that's what I hope. In my headspace, I hope she's having fun playing Skyrim, not worrying about anything, and playing video games, doing her part-time job, and coming home and having fun. That's my head canon. I hope, but I'm not sure that's the case.
Don't want to think about the alternative.
We got Mario Faker request. There it is. Bingo. Mario Faker, first caller ever, requested play here.
Yep, here we go.
Hey guys, it's Mario Faker again. And we know that Phil keeps tabs on the Detractiverse, or at least his minions tell him through Discord. My question for you guys is there a detractor meme that you think Phil is completely clueless about? For example, given all the references the guy action figure includes, is there one that even Phil would not understand? I'd be interested to hear your answers, and if it eventually makes its way to Phil. Excellent show. Thanks, guys.
The chat's handling these. He's not sure. What are these bees? I don't even know. Bees. What is this bees? Probably some stupid meme. What else? I think he knows most. I mean, there's a few though that he's heard that he's like, what is that? It must be some meme, but he doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, like before, like this week, I probably would have said like there's probably a few, but now I'm almost 100% that he knows fucking everything, man. Like, like the amount of time he spends on like replying to emails and support, in this, however much time he's spending in this Discord as well. Like, I'm sure he's well versed on it all. And you can always tell as well when someone brings something up to him and he like, did what you just did and said, oh, it's probably some, let me guess, some meme, and it's like, exactly what it is,
Because I tell you what, he brought up again. He always brings up his face, like, look at this.
Oh yeah,
Jowls, amazing. And he knows people talk about those snort sacks. Look at these sacks and the jowls. He says he knows we're talking about that. So I don't know. What doesn't he know? I bet he knows most. But there's some things you can hit him with that he kind of Chills Murray. It seemed like he didn't know who Chills Murray was. That's for sure.
Yeah,
who's Chills Murray. Chills Murray, and of course he was like offensive to Chills Murray. He has to be like, no one knows who that is. How can you say no one knows who that is when what you mean is you don't know who that is? You know what I'm saying? Look, no one knows who that is. Okay, how do you know?
It's for the Banana Song one's funny because that story's kind of changed as well. Because before, when he's replied to someone like bringing it up, he said, "Oh, I don't know what it is. Did I sing it sometime? I don't know." But now, the last time it got brought up, like yesterday or the day before or whatever it was, he said, "Oh, I sang it during Donkey Kong or whatever game it was." So it's like, "Oh, so you know that, do you?" So he always does that. He always drops in little things that kind of give the game away,
And he said he only sang. Unlike them, I sang it once and moved on. They're like mouth droolers. And then, of course, Poems Mystery Twitter has all four fucking performances of the Banana Song that Phil has had. 4 of them. Not just one, like I've only done it once. Like, I didn't care. Stupid memes. I don't keep doing them. Then there's 4 performances he's done, all different. 2 of them have been put into song by our own Meerkat.
I still want to know what he says. Comes in denim, comes in then out, comes in nana.
In my head it's comes in denim, but
I think that's what it sounds the most like. But that makes no sense. Like, well, I mean, kind of makes
squeeze
sense,
the peel. Yeah. Okay, let's analyze the lyrics.
Squeeze the peel that comes in then out, kind of. Then that doesn't make any sense, really.
Taste the banana, squeeze the peel, it comes in denim. All right. Tasty banana. Wait, I forget the beginning. What's the first
You're
lyric?
singing it like he sang it now.
Squeeze banana, tasty banana. Squeeze the peel, it comes in denim. I think that's what it is.
That's him. That's him like reading someone else telling him what they think the lyrics are, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
So, I don't know.
Redkill. This is what the show goes to, and Steve and Meerkat aren't here.
Sorry.
We're trying to get deep with the banana song. Let's try to. What was the inspiration of banana song? Seriously, want to know. The denim. The first time he does say denim, I really think he said denim.
What does that even mean? No, well, I don't know.
I think was the Kong he was playing wearing denim. Like maybe I think one of them does wear overalls.
Could be.
That's it. Come to the show, you learn something new every fucking day, right? And that's it this time.
Wow.
When he sang it, it was denim because comes in denim is him talking about May 1st. God. Oh, God. Ibiga. Good joke from Ibiga. Better take a picture. They don't come often. Just kidding. God damn it.
But yeah, that's basically that's what I was getting at. Yes, it's incident related.
Ibiga, this is a meme now. We got to keep it going, right? For the meme. All these memes, you know?
Yeah, it just means you'll never get to come on the show, unfortunately. But we think
the
it's
next
funny.
show will be like, Ibiga, I talked about him once. Unlike you guys, you remember this shit? I talked about it once. Forget about him. Ibiga. Like, who knows who that is? All right, let's go.
Oh, he thinks it's going to happen. So,
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Good
right.
for you. Good for you.
yeah,
All right, let's go.
episode 100, we'll get him on. All right.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Important information before you proceed.
Oh, shit.
Hey guys, it's Regis. I just wanted to pop in for a second because I know you had a little bit of trouble last week. You
Okay.
see that box with the 2 vertical bars? That's called pause. Now, if you push that, the recording will.
So anyway,
That's next call.
yes, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Sometimes I think I should pause. Sometimes I think we should just let you keep talking. I never know if
Exactly.
we're.
You never told
legitimate.
us.
We don't. Well, yeah. Should I pause? You didn't tell me. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I never really know, like, if it's a legitimate game or not. I don't know what's going on. So.
Like, Regis can literally say, do you want me to run your show for you? And it would be like, okay, it makes sense in this situation.
Yeah,
I think he might say that. Let's let him play. Let's hear what he says.
Here we go. Here we go.
Stop. And then you'll get to answer it without hearing me tell you the parts that come after until you push that little triangle one that says play.
Ah.
All right? You think you can handle that?
No.
All right, great. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. Well, let's anyway. That Regis will take this week off because we're missing 2. We'll take this week off. I know we have one in the hopper. We're going to take it off this week because we want to give a full crew for the answer. So Regis will take that information, process it. Thanks for that feedback. We'll forget it tomorrow though, but we'll pretend we listened. Thanks for that feedback. An overnight contribution of that message.
Yeah. Who is it that's got like 20,000 points?
like somehow like Indrid. Somehow. You know what's going on there.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, of course. Over there on the
right.
tractor beam.
Yeah. Tractor beam. Like they thought of that themselves. Right.
Yeah.
B. Trying to just do the B thing. Stealing our jokes all the time.
The reason he said comes in denim is because the Donkey Kong 64 teleport mechanic had a zipper on the banana when you teleport.
Hold on, Algernop. I'm seeing what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense, does it? Because there's no. How does a zipper on the banana means denim? What does that mean? Explain that. Explain that. Right. The reason he comes in, I'll read it one more time. Hang on. I'll read it one more time. The reason he said comes in because the DK teleport mechanic had a zipper on the banana when you teleport. Oh, so like the banana was jeans. Right. Okay. Well, thank you for that. We'll think about it. We'll let you know if we agree with that or not.
Okay.
All right. Next message.
I don't know. It's a great song though, Phil. We love it.
Now I'm getting dunked on. We're all both getting dunked on because you don't understand it. Mostly me. That's too convoluted. I agree, 3-3.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't sound too believable.
He was drunk when he sang it. Yes, this is right.
Yes,
right.
That's true. All right, a few more messages, Sam. Let's go. Power through. Let's go to the top. Someone had a nice little run there. Oh, you did DSP,
Okay.
aka Darkside Phil, though. Let's do that one.
We'll do this.
Yeah, let's do that one. DSP called. I want to hear what he says.
Yeah.
Hello, That Being Said podcast. It's Phil. I can't believe you're doing the Sons of Kojima style podcast and are successful. ALT, you old cocksucker. Where's Chew? Chew? What were you saying, babe? I can't believe someone bought you the Wolverine figure. You better appreciate that. Fantastic Mr. Sam, a dentist in the UK. Talk about an oxymoron.
Good one.
Steve of the Dead, you fucked up your back to get your cat's attention, didn't you? Can't even deherniate your disc, you puerile retard. No, we don't look the same. And finally, Meerkat Mob, a.k.a. Young Cat. Your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Fuck you, okay? Fuck you. Okay, Derek has just sent me some of that amazing porn. Big ups to my son. Some Trader Joe's tacos and mango ice cream to be had later. Fuck you, that being said, bunch of mouth droolers. I did not kill T. Burger.
Oh, man, that was good.
What
Beautiful,
was that?
beautiful. That was AI, man. That was AI.
Was it?
100%.
That sounded like someone doing a
That was awesome.
impression. Because it
I
kind
think
of sounded like a mix of not ALT of DSP and what's his name from the Jerky Boys.
Okay, well, Chad, I'm an asshole again. Chad is rising up and saying it's an impression. I think
that was
AI.
an impression because I think AI is always you can kind of tell.
He said some things very strangely, like Steve of the Dead, didn't he? I thought that was a little bit too much of that to sound real for me.
That is the AI overlay.
Overlay, right?
Which is what?
So like you talk into a voice changer, basically.
That
You
would be
speak.
it then. Yeah.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
because it's picking up inflection. That's why I think it confused me because it's picking up like inflections that don't sound like where he would put them. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's,
So
yeah.
yeah.
I want to try that then.
Okay, you read Battery Exhausted's Super Scuffer's contribution, please.
Okay.
I don't.
Right. Oh God. I don't
I'm
want
not
to.
doing it. I don't want to either.
Yeah, it's a rare one, but yeah, I'll put it on screen.
Yeah,
There you
put it
go.
on screen. That's good enough. Good luck. That was great, though. Great jokes. I love the Chew Babe. That was good.
Yeah,
Also, the
yeah,
Meerkat meaningful song.
The over enunciating the T at the end as well. I noticed. Yeah, so
Big ups. I'll put that on Twitter later tonight. I definitely will. That earned it. But let's Sam. Let's give Brad Bernian the finale.
yeah.
He has a high concept idea. I'll explain it to everyone who doesn't know.
Oh.
Brad Bernian left, let's see, 6 messages that are all just a few seconds long. So I don't know where this is going. We have not heard this. Brad Bernian, your ass is on the line, though. Your ass is on the line.
Okay. Right.
Here we go.
Good luck. Hold on. There we go.
You want to address how you treated me like a dunce and replayed your intro for me?
Oh, I see where this is going. I think.
No, because we know you're fucking troll. I know exactly who you are. No, go ahead. Just give the next one.
You want to address how you treated me like a dunce and replayed your intro for me?
No. You got what you deserved.
Yeah, that was a sock. So
That was a sock, yeah.
Stephen Meerkat better be back on Sunday. Like it. Very good.
They hopefully will, yes. Sunday should be very hot. We got Sly in the house, and we're going to talk about all the shit that happened today. You know, the rest of the week, a lot of days left. Who knows what might happen? I don't think RTU and Craig are done. They can't be done with how it went today. So we'll see. We'll bring you the news on Sunday. All right, but go ahead, Sam. Keep going. We have to hear all these. Might be a change in the joke.
You want to address how you treated me like a dunce and replayed your intro for me?
No, I'm not.
You want to address how you treated me like a dunce and replayed your intro for me?
All right, I see someone in chat trying to say shit, trying to promote drama. I'm not going to address it, but there's a one time right now. We know who you are. I know all the secret discords. I'm in all of them. All the secret discords I'm in. I know exactly what you're doing. I'm tired of it. All right? Last chance. Play the next one, Sam.
Yeah.
ALT is an old fuck.
That's it. Oh no, you did it. You piece of shit motherfucker.
That's getting downloaded and put on the soundboard, I think.
That's not going. That will not be on Twitter. Thanks. So, give the next one. Let's see.
You want to address a treatment like a dunce from the intro for me?
Oh, now that you put it that way, I will address it. Brad, you just hit us in the wrong day. I'm only human. There's only two of us, and that's it. I mean, a lot of people tell me all this stuff all the time. I heard Brad Burney was an asshole. I had so many emails saying that. What am I supposed to do? You know, I'm only one person. I get 14,000 emails a day, and I write right back to all those emails every day. So sometimes I get bad information. It was a moment of weakness. I'm only human. I'm trying to get better every day. That's all I can do.
But we do know that you're a sock of Bob Starsky, who is a sock of Super Chuffer. So
yes,
yeah, we're on to you.
So if we hear that tomorrow, banned on site, or on Sunday, banned on site. I'm padded up to here with this nonsense. Last call, Sam. Last one for divorce line.
Okay.
Who's getting the
recent
pressure?
One?
Yeah, recent.
Okay.
Put him on the. Put him in the hot spot. Spotlight.
Right.
This better be good.
All right. This is from DDD.
You guys, I just had a quick thought about Phil. I find it pretty ironic when the man says that the detractors ruin his friendships. That's why he can't have friends. But it's hilarious that he ruined all the friendship he had. John Howard don't want nothing to do with him, and it's just everybody around him he's by himself in a little box. He did it to himself, but he never could see that. He's just a narcissist.
Correct thought. 100% DDD.
Yep. That's just one of them, isn't it? Where you just got to say.
Great point.
Yep.
Thanks for sharing. One more though. We're not going to on that one. Come on,
Okay,
Sam.
cool. Right.
Hit us with it.
This is Eyes for You.
Ooh.
I think this whole thing with the side scrollers is funny though, because due to the fact that someone super chatted him saying that he could just call his bank back to get like a charge back from it, but apparently Phil went on this whole thing. He's like, nope, you're breaking terms of service, saying that if you try to refund it, you're breaking the law. It's a crime. Yet Phil's breaking terms of service all on his own, just because. Why not?
Sam, hit that button.
He's stupid.
Thank you.
The pause
Next one,
button.
The pause button. Someone said pause button. Let me pause. Let me talk about the pause. You let me know about the pause. Too busy for the pause. Do one more. Give me Super Scuffer and we'll end on that.
Right, here we go.
Hi, you're Super Chuffer. Fill me up, fill my nips, fill my balls, fill my tips. Fill the pizza, fill the pie. Phil, stop touching your fucking eye. Right, It's 15 years of Phil. If we were throwing a surprise party, when he opens the door and turns on the lights, who do you want in the room to yell, surprise? Be good, my little book, guys. If you can't be good, you're naughty.
I like that sign off. If you can't be good, you're naughty. I don't know what it means, but I just like it. All right. 15-year anniversary. Turn the light on. Boom. Who's there? How do we handle this question, right? We going for funny or we going for legitimately?
Funny.
Right? Well, funny is like Derek, right? Like that's the funniest. Or like, no, Jade. That's the funny. Phil has to spend time with Jade. That's his worst nightmare. That's the worst nightmare.
The people that were shooting up next to the Burger King, they would be there.
That's the best. Good answers in chat. Subaru man. Keemstar. Naked
yes.
RTU. God. Uncle Sam. Angela. Faye. Yes, Faye.
It time surprise.
Time surprise.
A firing squad.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day, brother. Like Jade's there, and he's just sitting in there like, we're here to have fun all day, right, Phil? I'm always on your streams, right?
Oh, God.
Air Ray Lord.
The 11-year-old, yeah. Officer Sanders. Jenna. Family reunion, yeah. Craig,
Jaha.
of course. Yeah.
Jaha with the shield.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Peter.
The vet. The vet upselling. The vet with full blood work equipment.
I mean, the legit side is like depressing to think about, isn't it? Because like there ain't anyone. Is there?
Here's the question: who would he be happy to see there? Nobody. Who would he be? Let's flip it around. Who would he be most happy to see? There's no answer. I guess you could say
Maybe his parents.
Yeah, that's the end, right? He'd be most happy to see the tire. Yes, that's Sound of Weapons. Oh, thank God. Got a tire. I'll have to buy another one.
You don't need, like, imagine that if like Rambo was there. Do you think he'd be like, you know, they'd have a beer and just squash it, or I don't know. It's hard to picture.
Reno Ryan makes a good point. Imagine if this is your life with Phil. That would be a good episode.
Oh man.
When there comes a day,
great.
like, okay, there's gonna come a day when this is a closing statement because we got to end. There's gonna come a day when Phil gets so desperate for money, he's gonna go do detractor shit. And obviously, I don't know if we're still gonna be going then. That could be 10 years from now. We might be long done. But when that happens, it would be very, very nice for people to have people lined up. You know, like an interview. Like, all right, well, just so happen, Phil, we got Leanna here. Leanna, welcome in. You know, dude, this is your life, like legit. Oh my God, that'd be so awesome. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anyways.
He will. He'll outlast us all. That's the problem.
Yep, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right. And the business style announcements. Tonight, I'm on King Sly show. I'm sure we'll talk about today's nonsense a lot. But that being said, and also Dead Sea Scrolls is going to be Thursday. We're going to do a DLC version of the Justin Wong episode. So we're going to hear the podcast that Justin Wong was actually on with Phil. And we're going to watch some of the video from that event, which was the event that caused DSP to put videos on YouTube, by the way. MagFest 2000, not MagFest 2012. That first fucking fighting tournament one. And then on Saturday, we're going to do Dead Sea Scrolls John Rambo edition. Rambo edition coming in hot on Saturday. We're going to listen to John Rambo's podcast where DSP was a guest on John Rambo's podcast. I'm sure you probably not have heard that. I'm sure some people have, but most people probably have not. So we're going to listen to it on Saturday, and Snood's going to be our special guest on that one with Steve if he's feeling well. If he's not, then we'll just be me and Snood. We'll see you on Saturday, though. But you're all legends, and we'll see you Sunday for the real Sunday show. We talk about all today's nonsense with King Sly T. I think that's it. You all legends. Sam, send us home.
Bye, everyone.
Look, a burger. There's a burger sitting there.
Bye.
Be well.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were a queen. Let me run some
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with
up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family, Jasper, and you know, the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time, but I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously. All those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like, I'm happy with who I am.
Razor says, time to get back on the That Being Said podcast, Craig. Now, listen, I like what those guys are doing over there. These guys have like one of the best produced podcasts ever. It's awesome.